for discussion about leveling. But this time we are going to talk about a special case. In this case, we have what's so-called inverted staff. In the previous example, the points observed all lay below the line of sight. If this one, the instrument, the level instrument, all the points were lay down or below the line of sight. But sometimes we may take a point which are above the line of sight. For example, this point, point A, this point is above the line side. Point C also is above the line side. So in order to know the elevation or the height of these points, we need to use the inverted staff. Frequently or building sites, the reduced levels of points above the height of an instrument are required. For example, we have the soffit level of the bridge or underpass or level of roofs. These points are located above the line of sight. So what should I do? Simply, I'm going to hold the staff upside down. For example, here we have point A and point C. And then these readings are written with a negative sign. So the readings for the points A and C booked with a negative sign in the front of reading. When we take the reading, then this value is going to be written with a negative sign. So let's see example so we can know how this can work. Here we have example 4. In this example, we have this point here and that point here located above the line of sight. And we need to determine the height of this slab and also that cantilever. So what should I do in this case? The staff is going to be held upside down and the reading is going to be booked with a negative sign. So here we have point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Point 1 located on the ground, which means that it's going to be below the line of sight. Also for the point B and point D, while point 3 and point 5 is going to be located above the line of sight. So first, the instrument is going to be positioned here between point A and B. We're going to take a reading. It's going to be booked as backside. And here also we are going to get another reading, and this one is going to be booked as foreside. If this one is the foreside, it means that the device is going to be relocated to a new position between B and C. And again, I'm going to hold the staff over the point C, and I'm going to get the backside. And this one here is going to be foreside. If this one is a foreside, that means the device is going to be located again. So this value here, since the staff is held upside down, then this one is going to be booked with a negative sign. This is the only difference between the inverted staff and the conventional staff. Then the device is going to be, the instrument is going to be relocated between C and D. Again, I'm going to take backside, and since the backside for inverted staff, the reading is going to be booked with a negative sign. And this one is located on the ground below the line of sight, which means that the value is going to be positive. And if this one is the foreside, that means I'm going to relocate the device into new position. Then I'm going to take backside, it's going to be positive, while the last reading, this one, since the staff is held upside down, the reading is going to be with a negative sign. It's going to be minus 2.192. Then the calculation is going to be as similar as we have done earlier. So first we need to determine the height of an instrument. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 height of an instrument. First, the height of an instrument for this location is going to be the reduced level, which is the benchmark at the point 1 plus the backside. Then here we are going to have the height of an instrument. Then in order to get the value of the reduced level for the point B, is going to be the height of an instrument minus the four side. And here we have the reduced level for the point B. Now we finish from the first position. Now we are going to start new position, which means that I need to determine the height of instrument again. In this time, the height of instrument is going to be the reduced level for the point B plus the backside. So this value plus that value. So here we have the height of instrument for the position 2. Now, in order to determine the reduced level for the point C, is going to be the height of instrument minus the four side, which means that the value is going to be positive. So this value plus that value. So because this one minus that one is a positive, then we are going to have 36.241. Now I'm going to start new position 3, which means that I need to determine the height of instrument again, and the height of instrument for this position is going to be the reduced level for the point C plus the benchmark. Okay, and since this value is negative, the new height of instrument is going to be this value minus that value. Okay, now in order to determine the reduced level for the point D, this point is going to be the height of instrument minus the four side, which is this value. Now for the last point, I'm going to determine new height of instrument, and the new height of instrument is going to be the reduced level for the point D plus the back side. So this value plus that value. Now the last step, I need to determine the reduced level for this point. Okay, the reduced level for that point is going to be the height of instrument minus the four side, which is positive. So this one plus that one is going to give me the new reduced level. So we don't have any difference except this value is going to be minus, and we are going to treat it accordingly. After we get the last value, now we are going to start arithmetic check. We are going to get the summation of the back side, and here also are going to get the summation of the four side. Algebraic summation is going to be done. Okay, so plus minus and plus. The value came out to be 0.814. And here also I need to get the summation of the four side. The summation came out to be with a negative value because the negative values here are dominant in this calculation. Now I need to determine the value of the summation of the back side minus the summation of the four side. This one minus this value, which is going to be positive. Okay, so take care of this. You may make a mistake in this. So this one minus going to be positive. And also I need to determine the last reduced level minus the first reduced level. This one minus that one, and came out to be exactly as the same as the difference in the summation of the back side and the four sides, which means that my calculation are correct. So I'm going to stop here regarding this example. If you have any questions regarding this example, please